Hello there and welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We are talking with Rocky Mountain Outfitters right now. We are joined by Celin MacDonald. How are you this morning, Celin?
Doing good. Doing good.
Excellent. And okay, Joe, my co-host, filled me on the phenomenal time that he had with you guys. We were filming the Mountain Weekend show in Heber Valley, and you guys, of course, were part of that whole deal. He thought it was like, he's like, this is the best day I've had in a long time.
It was so much fun. It's too bad that you couldn't come out. We got a couple people up on horses. Joe got to get up and ride a horse for a minute.
Wow,
so
this is a big deal.
It was pretty fun. Oh yes, and they went fishing, which is pretty cool. And
cool.
I hear they caught a couple, which is always good.
Right. And let's first do a little bit of the history of Rocky Mountain Outfitters and really how you guys got started. I mean, what you offer. I mean, we just mentioned the horseback riding, the fishing, the guides, and that's just a little bit of all the experience that you can have with you guys, right?
Yeah, so I mean, it started off as a really small. It's still a small business, and Joe started it with a partner back in the day. And
Joe, the owner.
Yes, the owner, Joe Loveridge, and he started back 20 some odd years ago, and started out as mostly horseback riding with a little bit of fishing, and it's just kind of grown, and we've been able to incorporate other small businesses around the valley and really make a fun experience for people to come out and kind of get the country western experience when they come to Utah.
Yeah, and I think that's such a valuable part of that experience, whether you're a tourist or even a local. Really, I mean, you need to get up out of the valley, out of the smog. Because usually we have like orange, yellow levels in the valley right now. I had no
terrible.
Idea. Yeah, and I was like, we need a place to get out to, and this is what you guys were doing. As you could see a little bit of that B-roll, but you're a guide. Tell me about what you do.
Yeah, so I've been guiding for the last 4.5 years. Been riding since before I could walk.
That's so great.
And I got this job, started riding, and Joe took me on, and I started out part-time, and then it just went to more and more, and now I'm full-time. And guiding is really fun. You get to meet new people. You get to meet people from all over the place because people travel in from all around the states and even out of country to come and ski here, and then they come out, and we do horseback riding in the winter too, so we get a lot of that crowd. And then people will love it so much that they come back during the summer, and then they come out and go riding with us, which is just awesome. So I get to meet a ton of different people.
That's so cool. So although what you're seeing here, of course, is just shot for the summer months and spring, but you guys do this year round.
Oh yeah, year round. And during the winter, a lot of people are kind of like, oh, is it going to be cold? But if you dress warm, like going out on a ride in a little bit of snow is just, oh my gosh, it's magical. It's really beautiful. We have a really nice flat trail, so obviously it's not slippery. We're not going up, the mountain in the snow, but it's really gorgeous. It's a good time.
And the fishing as well. The Provo is quite unique in that it doesn't freeze over during the winter.
I mean, it's year round right there with the horseback riding, and people come in all over for the Provo. It's got great fishing. We've been fishing it for years, and all of our guides have been fishing it for years, even prior to guiding, and know the river up and down. And it's awesome. It's beautiful. The canyon is beautiful.
So true. And I've fished the Provo, fished it before. It is so amazing. If you have never done that, especially during your visit, or if you're a local and you've never been out there, you really need to go with these guys.
Well, I'm a local, and I would go on the horseback rides, and people would ask me, oh, so how's the fishing? And I'm like, oh, it's great, but I hadn't really ever been. I mean, when I was little, I'd been.
I hear it's good.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's good, but I felt, confident, because everybody's always going off when they come back from their trip that, oh, it's super fun, it's really good.
Sure.
But then finally, Joe's like, okay, you need to get out in the river, you need to experience it, you need to have your actual own opinion. So get out there with my guides. Actually, the guy that got me the job, Andrew, he's a great guide. He took me out. We went for a half day, and I'm like, well, I'm feeling like I'm going to get bored after an hour. It's fishing. No, incorrect. So much fun. We were out there all day. I was catching fish, hooking even more. And when the time was up, Andrew's like, okay, I got to go. You need to be done. And I'm like, no, wait, take a picture with this fish. He's like, it's the same as the last fish.
I love it. That's so cool, but so true. Joe, my co-host Joe that went with you guys, he was saying that within the first hour or short amount of time that he was there, they're like, wow, you guys have caught us. He told those guys they caught so many fish. He's like, wow, this is actually less than we usually do. They told him. He's like, what? They know where to go, the places to try out. I mean, the Provo as a stretch is incredible anyway, but you can find the best spots with these guys.
Oh yeah, well they do it with their guests that come out, and then they're just fanatics. So they go out by themselves. They go and try to find the best places when they're out by them. It's not enough just to go out with the guests. They want to do it on their own time. They want to do it. They get paid to do it and go out and do it for work. It's just so much fun for them.
That's so awesome. So give me an idea of some of the areas that you guys do go, particularly with the horseback riding. What areas do you cover? What sites do you see?
So we do a couple different rides. We do kind of a shorter ride. That shorter ride it's called the Mountain Meadow. So all of our rides kind of start off in the meadows. But we get to go up and we get to look out over the Deer Creek Reservoir, which is beautiful. Usually we stop there. I let people take pictures. It's gorgeous. The 2 hour, we actually get to go up, and we rode there with everybody when we went up. And it's this, like, you ride up this hill, and then when you get to the top of this hill, it's this big, beautiful scene of Mount Timpanogos. It's just gorgeous. And we actually now, this year, we're opening for the first time our horseback riding yoga. And so
yoga on the horse?
Oh yes, yoga on the horse. No. You don't have to be that skilled. No, so in this place where you ride for the 2 hour ride, we have another little level where you ride a little bit higher up.
Oh, okay.
And we've set up platforms, and we have, yoga instructors now.
So cool.
So it's about, half the ride is going up there. It's a 2 hour ride, so you ride up there. It's about a 45-minute yoga session, and you get some snacks while you're there, and water, and then ride back. And it's just this totally zen, just, taking a vacation from your worries, getting out there, and not only experiencing yoga, which really puts you in touch with yourself, but you're out in this beautiful area where you can't hear cars, there's nothing around, you're actually outside, you have nature, it's the smells, the sounds, and it's just, we got to do it. We did a little shoot for it, and we went up there, and it's something else.
That's so cool. Wow, what a neat experience. And people don't often consider that, like, horseback riding plus yoga, and they're doing this. I love it. I wish you guys would do it on the horses, though. That would be serious balance.
Get some real pictures. That's like, I don't know, like trick riding yoga. I don't know which it would be considered.
That's the advanced level yoga on the horse. Cool. Well, what do you enjoy most about being a guide? And for many of these people, I'm sure they're experiencing something like this for the first time, quite possibly.
Oh yeah, so we get like a lot of first-time riders, and it's really fun because something that I'm so passionate about, and I love horses. I've been doing it since I was just a little girl, and it's something that's really helped me through life and just been that passion for me. So being able to take other people out and give them this experience is awesome. I've met a lot of really cool people. I still am in contact with some of those people, so I've just made a lot of good friends. And depending on the group, some people go out and they want you to entertain them. They want you to talk, and then some people, they want to make an actual connection where this is like, oh, well, we want to find you on Facebook. We want, to contact you through your work. Like, we want to come out and ride with you again. And then some people just want to come out and they just want to ride. I mean, a lot of people that have already ridden, maybe they just want to go out there, and some people just want a nice, quiet ride and just to be able to experience it. And, we try to offer that to whoever. I mean, our guides are really great. So, they'll tell you stories, they'll keep you entertained. If you want to kind of one-on-one, we'll do that. And some people, they just want to come out and ride. So we're pretty good about kind of filling it out and trying to give them the best experience.
That's so great. I love how you really do cater to what they are going for.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Do you do different, you mentioned you have some longer rides, I'm sure you have shorter ones. Does this kind of depend on what the person wants to do, right?
Yeah, so we have, like I said, the 1 hour, the 2 hour, and then we have a 4 hour, which is a lot longer, so people that don't ride might not want to really go on a 4 hour ride.
For the first time.
Yeah, they come back from their 4 hour and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't walk.
But doing yoga after this, what?
Yeah.
No.
So we get people that want to go on that 4 hour ride, which is awesome because you get to go up and you get to ride through the meadows, through the mountains, and then you loop around on the lake trail and you get to ride above the water, which is just, you kind of get all in one package. And we can cater lunch to that, so you can go out and like have a picnic, which is really fun. And I mean,
I love that idea.
It's awesome.
Do lunch along with that? Sounds great. Well, what else do we need to know about Rocky Mountain Outfitters?
Man, not only do we offer the horseback riding and the fly fishing, but like I said earlier, we've been able to partner with a lot of other businesses around. So we have, so much to offer. If you want to come out and you want to do like a reins and train, so you want to ride the train and get kidnapped off the train and go on a horseback
like I'm signing
ride.
up for this. I would like to get kidnapped.
Yeah, it's super fun. You get back on the train, everybody's like, where did you go? And they're like, oh, we just went on a horseback ride, and everybody's super jealous.
Fun.
So I mean, there's that, and then we've got the raft and reins, which was really fun. I also got to work on the river for a while, and so that's kind of fun being able to work with that company. And the Provo is really cool, like especially after going on a hot horseback ride and then jumping in the cool water. It's just a really awesome mix.
Yeah.
So we do a couple of different package deals like that.
Excellent. And we can find out more online to find out what you guys are doing, right?
RockyMountainOutfitters.com. It'll answer all the questions.
Very good. And we can contact you there as well. I mean, if we want to sign up for something, do we have to call in, or do we have to actually like register online?
We have worked really hard on our website. It's very user friendly, and so you can book online, you can ask questions online, or you can call in. We've always got someone in the office that's answering calls. You know, we cater to large parties and big groups. We do a lot of corporate events, kind of like strength building through team exercises for like different companies and stuff.
Great idea. Yeah.
Which is really cool. We do an awesome chuck wagon dinner, which is for anybody of any age, because with the horses there's a little bit of a age restriction, or if some people aren't don't want to go out on the horseback ride because they might have some sort of like issues. You know, we can do the chuck wagon where all they have to do is get on the wagon, and then that's a great experience. And then you get up and you get to this little campsite and you get catered to this beautiful, delicious Dutch oven dinner.
That you cooked, I'm sure, right?
Oh yes, I spend all day in the kitchen.
That and the yoga.
Yes.
No, that's so cool, and I love that you brought that up. It's not only just a family or a smaller event. A date night I think would be so much fun to do with you guys, but corporate events, as you said, it's such a great experience to get a larger group together as well.
Yeah, and we get groups coming back every year, so it's kind of fun getting the people that come back, whether it's a corporate group or whether it's a small group, because you get people back and they call and they're like, oh, I want Jason, I want Becky, I want Celin, and then you get to take them out on a ride, and it's like this ongoing relationship.
That's so cool.
So that's really neat.
That says a lot for what you guys do, especially as the guides, because you're with them for a couple of hours, and if they're like, I want to hang out with them again, then you're doing it. They're doing it right for sure. Well, thank you so much, Celin. A pleasure to have you here. The weekend show will be airing this weekend, so we get more insight into what you guys did.
Awesome.
With Joe Davis, co-host, fun. And also I think you chatted with Joe, the owner out there as well. So get some insights from that, and you were on this as well, right?
On the horseback ride?
During our shooting.
Yes.
Oh, good. So we get to see some of Celin as well. All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. A pleasure to have you here. It's Rocky Mountain Outfitters. We'll be right back after this commercial break. It's Bridge Keyboards.